Good morning and welcome to Life University's Live Church. This is your live host, the Reverend Dr. Donicia Palmer Wallace, with Fresh Thought LifeWords. The first day of March 2020. How quickly the year has sped on already. The word I would like to speak to you about today is 4 letters. So simple, but it's powerful. Wait. The scripture says, "They that wait upon the great law of life shall renew their strength." If you have recently felt weak or that things is getting out of hand, that you're no longer in control, that there is a heavy burden on you to fulfill the tasks at hand, then this is a method that we need to adopt in our everyday situation. Is an attitude that we need to develop within ourselves. It seems to me that this little word has gone out of fashion, and many are today in the fast lane, busy pursuing career, money, health, houses, etc. I'm not saying these are bad things. There is even packaged mindfulness, and it looks like this is it. Except at one end, there is you're putting something in one end and it's just going out the other, because those who are proclaiming that they have it and they have it all have only opened a trap door into which they have fallen into what I call the ego race. And so the race is on. Who can have more cars? Who can have more shows? Who can have more, 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 more? Don't you know, as long as you're chasing more, you'll never be satisfied? And so it seems to me that there's a mindset going on that our successes are those that, you know, that are in this rush, in that rush to get ahead, the rush, at any, it doesn't matter who we step over, as long as we are getting to that place where we think we need to get to. But as the verse I quoted right at the beginning, they that wait upon the great law of life, the Lord, the great law of life itself. There's a law, the great law. That is what we call the Lord. That law says you shall renew your strength, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. When we wait upon the law of life, because you see, life knows exactly what you and I need, what you and I should do. Life is not waiting for you to ask it before it's going to give you something. In fact, life is always offering you something. It's always offering us something. But because we have jumped, as I said, into this fast lane, it seems that we have gone ahead of ourselves. Have you heard that saying before? So, have you had a relationship with your blessings? Have you had a relationship with your blessings? What's wrong with you that you must always be on the go trying to get better? Can you not stop? Just stop a while and appreciate who you are right now. But so we see the commodities on the market of trying to help people to get better, as if there is something wrong with you right now, just as you are. It seems to me if we would stop in the moment to wait, and in that waiting, observe and absorb the moment, absorb what you have right now, because you literally have eternity. It is this time, this thing that time is running out, this type of idea, that time is running out. That's what I'm talking about. So that sets us in a frenzy. Time is running out. My age is running out. And but in this moment, I use that word but, which I said, so I should say, and in this moment, in the moment that we wait, we enter into what I call a stillness. We enter into what the scripture says, be still. And in that stillness, we absorb and observe the peace that it gives and want to give to us. How do you eat? When was the last time you sat and took an afternoon or an evening to really, an evening with your food, an evening with your food? I mean, really looking at it, really liking it, really eating it very slowly, savoring every mouthful, just being satisfied with eating and just loving the food and what it's doing to your body. So, can we go to our larder, or maybe you call it your food store, and just look at what you have right now? Take time to make an inventory of what is in your food cupboard. Go to your refrigerator, your freezer, go into your wardrobe and take a look at your clothes. Look at your bookshelves. Take a look at your family and see what you have right now. There is another songwriter. It says, count your blessings and name them one by one. It takes patience to do that. It means waiting. And in that waiting, we begin to observe. And as we are observing in the time of waiting, we begin to, that's right, we begin to not only observe, but we begin to absorb the goodness that is in this place that we call waiting. Now, I must add here that it's not empty waiting, it's how you wait. We can simply be waiting as in, I'm going to watch TV in the meantime. I'm going to, just be lazy and let my mind wander and all type of things fill in the space. Or, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to veg out. No, that's not the waiting I'm talking about. In that waiting that is awaiting something, there's a hope. I'm not talking about wild expectation. I'm talking about a hope, a secure hope. There is another text that says, hope makes one never ashamed. And so in this time of just waiting, we build something called patience, the muscles of patience. And that is something that we really need in this time. Take time to be truly rich. The truly rich take time. It takes time to be rich. Take time, take a stock, take an inventory, as I said, of, instead of saying, oh, I need some more, take an inventory in appreciation of what you have right now. Soak it up, and see what it feels like. Wait in this feeling of having. When you're waiting, is within the feeling of having. Oh man, you just magnify, and you expand the inner reach of you, and you have set something in motion for the universe to bring you those things that life has for you. Because, as I said last week, God is for you, life is for you. So say right here with me, I have, I have. I have. Don't add anything to it. Just, I have. I have. In your waiting, I have. I have. And all that you have will begin to show up in that space automatically. Learn to wait. Wait is the place that refuels you. Wait is the place that refreshes you. Wait. Wait is where you grow wings so that you then can soar. Many want to soar. Many wants to get. Oh, the more, but the more, the more. But in that place of waiting, There is another scripture quickly coming to me. It says, they that wait shall rise up with wings as eagles. They shall soar. They shall not be afraid. Your character and the sense of purpose will begin to just emerge from you in the place of waiting, so that you're changed without even knowing it. The change begin to happen in the place of waiting. In the place of waiting, the change begin to happen. The change that you're seeking outside or trying to change, when you stop and in that waiting. Now, I said something just now. Stop. The waiting does not actually mean stopping. Yes, stopping the rat race, but it's another type of action. The waiting is also an action because it's awaiting. It's that awaiting that spurs on those things that you feel that you need to have. But when you are in that place of having, in a place of appreciation, in that place of full, of already blessed, already full, already abundant, then what you find is that abundance show up. Okay? There's another scripture coming to me very quickly. It says, to he that hath, more shall be added, and to him that have not, it shall be taken away and given to those that have. So if we're constantly looking to say, I want, then what we are suggesting to our inner part, even to the universe, is that we are lacking. And then the universe hears lack, and then it begins to shrink away. But when we are open, and said, I have, I have, I have, I will wait in this place. You see, this does not mean worrying, because sometimes when people are waiting, it seems that they're not waiting at all. They're just worrying. It's not waiting, it's worrying. Oh, I wonder if he's going to call. Oh, I wonder when that's going to show up. No, that's not waiting. You're doing something. You're not waiting at all. You're fussing. You're worrying. So doing nothing is not waiting either. Waiting with an inner resolve to be satisfied in the moment. It's almost like playing catch up. So this week, when you if you want to rev up the process, remember to wait. When you want to rev up the process, when you want to speed it up, allow yourself to just wait. I tell you this, no one can or will have what is yours in the moment. You said, oh, wow. But what if somebody took what I have? How can you say then that nobody can take from me? Well, let me say it again. Listen again. No one can have or will have, they cannot have and will not have what is yours in the moment. So if somebody take what was yours, hear me, was yours, then it is no longer yours. And whatever you need in that moment, life will ensure that you have it, no matter what it is. And it sounds hard, it sounds harsh, but let me tell you, there's a principle in that. But if you get the thing that was stolen and you get it back, then that thing is truly yours when you have it. But whatever is yours, it's just common sense. Whatever is yours, nobody else can have. Somebody might steal something. They might steal it, okay? And then it's not theirs. If you can see, when they steal it, then they have it. God, life will always make sure that you have what is yours when you believe and when you trust, because they that trust will never be ashamed. So I'm taking you deeper this week. You've got time. You've got eternity. Life knows you inside and out. Life knows what is best for you. So often we run ahead of life. Looking back, when we've run so far, we've done all of these things, and then we're asking, is it okay? Rather than waiting for the prompt. That's the word I'm looking for. Waiting for the prompt. And I'm going to end on that. Wait until you feel the prompt. When the prompt comes, there will be no fear. You will just know. You will have an inner knowing that this is okay. Have a blessed week, knowing that good things comes to those who wait. It is the great law of the universe. Life bless you, life keep you, life preserve you. Until next time, this is your Reverend Dr. Donisi Palmer Wallace signing out. Do not forget to subscribe or leave us a like or leave us your comment. Have a blessed and a great week.